Beta, beta. What's up, family? We back. I love y'all. Let's get to it. Why every time you hear like women have problems, the first thing they say is like, the first angle they'll take is like, oh, because young boys are taught.
No, that's honestly, that's really hard. And I think, like I had mentioned earlier, it's just so important for young men to stop viewing women as sex objects, because I believe that, instilling that curriculum in school at a younger age. And they had actually said, there's a fact that says that
young boys are taught. Young boys are taught. Young boys are taught. Men are taught. Young boys are taught when they're young. Boys are taught. Boys are taught.
Fuck boys. Sitting there, dicks waiting to be sucked, thinking the girls should be competing for them.
I'm like, oh, lady, you're 40. What the hell does 7-year-old Trevor got to do with you? He's just trying to learn his multiplication.
A lot of it is like young boys don't understand, and they think that this is normal and that's what girls want. So they've probably never been with a girl before, and they see these.
Probably addition or something at 7. Young boys are taught. Y'all want equal everything. Y'all want the ability to express yourself.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, I'll give you $100 if you take off your panties for me. And I was vulnerable. I was young. I was like, oh, like no harm. Like, okay, like he just wants my panties. Like, heck yeah.
You keep talking about men are taught. How about you keep picking men that are trash?
Fuck boys. Sitting there, dicks waiting to be sucked, thinking the girls should be competing for them.
You may be picking the wrong fucking type of people, man. You may be attracted to the wrong thing. Men aren't taught this stuff, y'all keep saying. Because women aren't taught how to be a bitch.
Fuck boys.
Women aren't taught how to marry men to steal their money.
Fuck boys.
Women are taught that when they date a man and he don't do what she wants him to do, she has the right to break his shit.
Fuck boys.
Help me out, because I don't think women are taught these things. I don't think women are taught tactical training on breaking Xboxes and PlayStations.
Fuck boys.
I don't think women are taught how to gasoline the inside of cars and blow their faces off. I don't think they're taught that stuff. I don't think women are taught to marry NBA players to purposely get pregnant by, or are they? I may be just crazy. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Fuck boys.
So men are taught. No, you have what you call learned behavior, and people choose or what they want to learn. But to keep saying like men are taught this, men are taught that, is bullshit. Men, just like the girls in their family, so men are taught this, but raised by the same parents, but he's the only boy and he has 4 sisters.
But I want to watch ethical porn. I want it to be normalized, and I want it to be taught to where it shouldn't be to where a woman is being abused and is, the male is showing aggression, because that actually is going to translate into his relationships with women in the future.
Men are taught. Men are taught.
Fuck boys. Sitting there, dicks waiting to be sucked, thinking the girls should be competing for them.
All you're trying to say is grab men while they're young so I can mold them into the men that I want them to be, which is really odd because you're high 30s and 40s and 50s. And you're talking about young men that you'll never be able to date. You're either old enough to be their mother or grandmother. But you're worried about how young men think. You keep blaming things on young men. What about the men you already date? What about the men you already date? And do you keep dating the same type of man? Then that seems like a you problem, not a young men problem. Are all women taught to blame men and say men are taught the shit that you don't like so you can blame? Grow the fuck up, ladies. Grow the fuck up. Men aren't taught shit about how to be a person like his sister was taught to be a person. And people make their decisions and gain their influences through life. And just leave it there. And say to yourself, I choose to date a type of guy that I like but may not treat me as well. May not treat me as well as another type of guy. But what do I know? Y'all know what I say. Once we all up, it's stuck like that.